Hey everybody, it is a rainy, gloomy morning here in Long Beach, and I have my friend, what's your name?
KenWavey.
KenWavey from, what's it, youtube.com/
KenWavey Golf.
KenWavey Golf. He's a big Instagrammer with over 8,000 followers on Instagram. So today, Ken, let's negotiate right now. What would you like to, what format would you like to play? We were playing 9 holes, so would you like to do?
I like match play.
Match play?
Yeah.
All right. Spirit of the Ryder Cup, he'll be representing the bad guys. I'll be representing the good guys, home team. All right, match play for 9 holes. And how's your game been so far, recently?
It's below decent.
All right.
But
you've been playing in some tournaments, right?
I played in a couple.
Recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is typical first tee talk where he doesn't want to tell me that he's been playing in tournaments or been playing well. This is, it's not a handicap tournament. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. So as you just saw, this is the match between KenWavey, a Instagram golf comedy star, and me. So here we are at Rec Park, my local course, and it is kind of a gloomy morning. Wow, and Ken just hit a solid drive right down the middle. It was a little thin though, just a little thin. He didn't quite catch all of that. Ken is a good player. He played college golf, and he's been out of college, I think, for about 2 years now. I hit a really hard drive down the left-hand side. Very good, really well in balance for that shot. And we were off.
What do you got, Ken?
So Ken has 170 yards there, Ken has. And so he's going at this hole. And he was posing on it because he thought he hit an absolutely perfect shot, and he told me that he did, but then it came out well short. So, but I may not have wanted to trust all the feedback that Ken was saying. So then I have 150 yards just into the first cut, and that was like the best iron shot of my life. It went, but because that was an 8-iron from 150. And I hit it about 170 yards. It went directly over the flagstick and over everything. Then Kenny chipped up really nicely. He's a very good chipper. Normally very, very good chipper. So he chipped up and made his par. And here I am putting. You see my recent kind of routine that I'm doing. That's my kind of Nicklaus putting routine. And just missed that one, so already after just 1 hole and 2 perfect shots, I make a bogey because you have to fit the shot to the situation. So I'm 1 down, and Ken just hit a good drive, not very long though at all, into the fairway. This is a dogleg right, like 355 yards, something like that. Then I hit a super hard shot down the left-hand side, but I went right through the fairway, and because I went so far through the fairway with a little draw instead of a fade, I stretched this out to all the way to 190 yards and made kind of a rushed transition swing there. So that blocked it out right, but I'm just pin high. You can see that's my ball over on the right. And here goes KenWavey for chipping for birdie. Like I said, he really enjoys chipping. He practices it a lot. Ken just ran that just outside the circle of friendship, so he'll have to putt that one. And then I'm going putting through some fringe and onto the green. You can see how airborne that got, but I read it pretty well. And I'm left with just under 2 feet. So a little surprised that Ken did not give me that putt. Straight ahead putt about 23 inches or less, but that's fine. Ken had a kind of a tough little slider here,
Good putt.
but made it without any problem.
That's pretty petty there.
So we remain kidding with KenWavey 1 up as we go into the par 3 here, 144 yards. Ken had a 9-iron here. And he hit this super solid. It's tracking right at it, and immediately he's telling it to sit down because he's
Really
almost
good.
going out onto 7th Street
Good
there.
shot.
But in his mind he thought, but he actually hit a very, very good shot. Just past, about 12 feet away from the hole. So I have 9-iron as well. And you could see down near the bottom, my swing kind of stopped. And when you don't finish your swing, everything closes down. So I hit it pin high to the left, but I have about 33 feet. So doing my regular setup here, and I know with Ken, with a pretty realistic putt for birdie, that this is I have to hit a really quality putt here. And that was mission accomplished. That was really good. So walking up to Ken gave me that one. So I'm in for par, and here's Ken putting for birdie. And this is to go 2 up in the match already on just the 3rd hole of the match. And he left that one pretty short. A really poor effort. You would think that that putt would be a lot faster than it was. But yeah, Kenny's going to have quite a putt here. But makes it without any problem. So KenWavey stays 1 up as we go into the par 4, 311 yards. Ken's got this Nike driver. He's a huge Tiger Woods fan, so he basically has Nike everything. And he hit a good drive down the right-hand side, and then I hit a really quick tempoed block into the right trees that fell down. And I have quite a lot of distance to go. So now I need to go to the right of that big trunk to the right of my head there. And made a nasty lunge at it. And just barely missed that tree and got it somewhere out there.
That was so bad.
So here's my 3rd shot. So now I need to get up and down for par, and KenWavey's only sitting about 12 feet away from birdie. So this is not a good situation for me to have put myself in anyway. And after I hit that shot, I really have to think about getting new wedges with sharper grooves, because some of these pitches felt pretty good, but they just kept going out and out. So I know I need to make this one, and that ball got seriously airborne. There was a big bump right in front of where my ball was, but I accepted it pretty well. Made a bogey. Now Ken has just 2 putts to win this hole.
Good putt, Kenny. That's good.
Misses his birdie opportunity, but goes 2 up in the match, and here we are switching cameras now from my cell phone to my actual Canon T3i.
Good drive.
Kenny hit a great drive there. Really, really good. Super, super far. Solid down the middle. First good drive he said he's hit. Really solid drive in about a month. I hit kind of a weak block up the right-hand side. Not that great. But then I hit an awesome, awesome 3-wood. Really good. You could see the divot was kind of shallow and right in front of the ball. Hit it really nicely. Kenny uses this old Cleveland high-bore 3-wood that is a really cool club, but he blocked that out to the right, so we got the Ghetto Pro Tracer going here. Okay, so right now, Kenny, we're through 4 holes, and we're playing our 5th hole, the 14th hole here, and Kenny is 2 up, and we only have 5 more holes to play. Where are you sitting? Where'd your ball just go right now?
It's pin high to the right.
Okay. Your chipping's really good, huh? The strength of your game?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You practice that more than anything else?
No, I don't actually. A lot of practice swings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Rehearsals.
A lot of like in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in the car, in traffic, all kinds of stuff.
Golf is life, man.
Your golf is life. Guess Kenny's I don't know, almost famous video, basically. I mean, you're most famous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Kenny did this video called Golf is Life. I'll try to cut in a clip here. It was really funny. And did it get picked up by some other like outlets or something?
Yeah, Golf Gods.
Golf God's a big Instagram account, right?
Yeah, and then you know, Golf Grinders, then I don't know, a lot more.
That's cool.
Facebook and stuff.
So we got to my ball. Ken is pin high over to the right of the green, and I'm just short. This is about a 37-yard pitch. I kept my right shoulder moving pretty well. Monty and I just did a video about this topic the day before, but I'm looking at my wedge because, again, I think I just robbed myself about 6 feet from having dull grooves there. KenWavey just hit a super fat chip and then followed that up with kind of a thin one. uncharacteristic for Ken, who I was just talking about how good his chipping was. And he reminded me of that. So this is for birdie to win the hole, because Ken is sitting 4 and I'm putting 4. Solid stroke. Did a little bit better of a job there, keeping my head down. And a 1-1 back. So now I'm 1 shot, I'm 1 hole down going into this par 4. Somewhat drivable some days, but not on a slightly rainy day here. So here's the opposite angle of this swing. So slightly inside. This was a pretty good strike. The ball went very, very far, but I got it, you can see, out on the toe a little bit. And stayed pretty well in balance. I was pretty happy with that swing. Here's KenWavey going. Ken thought he hit that really good, but with this Nike driver, and Andrew has the same issue with it, you get a lot of shots that feel like you absolutely cured it, but they just don't go very far. Weird feedback. So Ken has kind of a flat swing and stays flat-footed with it, but he has a really athletic move. He does a lot of heavy weightlifting in the gym and working out, but he always says to me the best he ever played was when he was in college and he was going to yoga like 3 times a week. So he's trying to get back into that because that's really what helped him. So there's my ball down the right. Here goes KenWavey. He's just, and that's about 11 feet away for birdie. And here I am. I think this is 53 yards, and I just made good practice swings there, and then for some reason my actual swing was a little light on that one. I don't know, I slowed down a lot and I caught it in the toe. So maybe a minor decel issue. I got to have a little shorter of a backswing, more accelerating. And then I hit a pretty poorly read putt, and I've got about 9 feet to go there for my par. Here's KenWavey for birdie to go 2 up in the match. So Ken gets it right back after messing up the last hole. He gets it right back and he's 2 up in the match here, and this is just strictly for pride, that one. So I made my par, but it didn't help me. All right, it's now legitimately raining. Go, Kenny. And we're on the 16th hole. Kenny's 2 up with 3 to play. This hole is also 142 yards, so Kenny is dormy right now. So reverse angle here. Thank you, Andrew Fernandez, for helping us film. He's filming with the cell phone up there while I have the other camera on the tripod back here. And it is really raining. It's hard to see in the camera, but it really is raining a lot. And I kind of got off sides on that one, as Bobby Lopez says sometimes. And when you do that, the ball goes left quite a bit. So I hit it left, and not only am I left, but I'm pretty egregiously short-sided here. Brendan's 2 down, and this is my second shot. Third-person commentary here. So, man, I really like my move that I make in my practice swings, but there's a little bit of hit there, and I actually I did a little bit of a slinky move on that one. I needed to do more of a Steve Stricker style, keep my width on that one. So I ran it out to about 10 feet. KenWavey for the win. Man,
You mouthed it out of the hole.
harsh turnaround horseshoe lip out for Kenny. But he makes his par, and now I need to make this putt to extend the match. I really grinded on this one, and I got a absolutely perfect line, perfect read. With just a little light on the actual stroke. And that's it. KenWavey wins 3 and 2. Stay tuned because something a little interesting, kind of controversial happens right here. All right, so who was the winner there?
I won.
Kenny won. He's 3 up, and we have 2 holes to play. So that's it. The match is over. Congratulations. Put it there, lefty handshake. So how'd you feel about it, how you played today, Kenny?
Felt good, you know. Went out there and executed.
No, not like an athlete's speech after the after the finals. How did you actually feel about how you played?
No, I played pretty good. Made some good swings finally.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Had a good driver swing.
Yeah, I got a good thought going on in my head, so I'm gonna keep it up.
Guys, you can subscribe to Kenny's Instagram at KenWavey_golf, or it is YouTube. All the links are in the description below, and thanks for watching. Bye. Dabbing on me. Gosh, it's one thing to get beaten, to get dabbed on, please.